Hello everyone, welcome to Group 3 presentation for the PQN 7006 Information and Communication Technology in Educational Management. Today our presentation topic is Technology Management, Preparation, Planning, and Review. Let me introduce our group member. The first is me. My name is Chao Xinjia. The next one is Guan Xuxi. The third one is Liang Huilin. Okay, let me do the introduction. We will divide it to three parts, and the first part is mine, preparation for IWB integration in education. Okay, at the first, what's the IWB? IWB is an abbreviation for Interactive Whiteboard. It's an interactive screen that connects to a computer, projector, or other devices through touch or other means. IWB is usually used in teaching, training, or meetings, allowing users to directly operate on the screen with their fingers, stylus, and so on, and perform various interactive operations such as writing, drawing, and annotation. The first one, Smartboard. This is a well-known interactive whiteboard screen that is widely used in classrooms and meetings around the world. It can be connected to a computer or display to display screen content and allow users to directly control applications, browse web page, or annotate content through touch. The second one is Promethean Active Board. This is another common interactive whiteboard that is suitable for education and training scenarios. It provides each interactive tools and support multiple people to use it at the same time, making it convenient for group activities. The third one is Epson Brightlink Interactive Projector. This projector can turn any flat surface into an interactive whiteboard, and users can directly touch and operate in the projection area. The last one is Google Jamboard. This is a cloud-based interactive whiteboard device suitable for remote collaboration. Users can write, insert pictures and videos, and interact with remote teams in real time through touch. Okay, let's go to the 1.1. Accessing the current technological infrastructure. Schools need to evaluate their current technological infrastructure to ensure that it can be supported the smooth integration of IWBAs. This involves reviewing network capabilities, power supply configurations, projection systems, and audio equipment. A thorough assignment ensures that the classroom environment is ready for IWB use. Okay, so we need to ensure that the network connectivity. Schools should not only access bandwidth, but also the stability and coverage of the network. Classrooms using IWBAs require a strong and stable Wi-Fi connection, particularly when multiple devices are connected simultaneously, ensuring smooth multimedia access and online resources. Then we need to ensure that the power supply. Ensure that the classroom have enough power outlet to accommodate the IWB projector, audio equipment, and other related devices, avoiding interruption during lessons. Backup power systems should also be considered in case of power outage. Then we should also ensure that the devices compatibility. If schools already have projector or other display devices, they must ensure that these devices are compatible with the new IWBAs. considering aspects such as resolution, connection, pros, and display clarity. Yeah. What's more, schools conduct a comprehensive technology check before each system to ensure all classrooms, networks, and devices can support IWB needs. In classroom setup, the IWB should be positioned to avoid glare or poor visibility, ensuring students can clearly see the content regardless of where they sit. Okay, let's go to the 1.2 Teacher and Staff Training. Having advanced IWB equipment is insufficient if teacher and staff aren't trained to use it effectively. Comprehensive training programs are essential to equip educators with the technical skills to operate IWBAs, as well as strategies to design interactive lessons that enhance learning outcomes. The first is basic operation training. Teachers should first be trained on basic IWB functions such as powering on, connecting, and calibrating, and using tools like the stylus for writing and annotating. This foundational training can be achieved through short technical workshops. They also can do some instructional strategy training. Teachers should also learn how to integrate IWB features into their specific subject area. For instance, geographic teachers could use interactive maps, while biology teachers could leverage video and animation to demonstrate complex process. They also can do some ongoing technical support. In addition to initial training, schools should offer ongoing technical support and advanced training seasons to help teachers address classroom challenges and learn new IWB features or software updates. For example, schools regularly offer micro lessons demonstrating how IWB can be used for interactive teaching across different subjects, such as using the drawing tool to break down force diagrams in physics. And also, schools can set up an online forum for staff to share tips and experience with IWB tools, fostering a collaborative learning community among educators. Okay, let's go to the 1.3 Selection of appropriate IWB software and tools. Choosing the right IWB software and tools is crucial to maximizing the interactive potential in classrooms. Teachers and schools need to select software that aligns with the content, grade level, and students' learning needs. The selected software should be easy to use and contribute to deeper student engagement. So, how to do this? Subject-specific tools. Different subjects require different IWB tools. For example, math teacher may need robust graphing tools to draw geometric shapes or graph equations, while language art teachers may benefit from tools that allow real-time text annotation or system analysis. Cross-platform compatibility. Schools should select IWB software that is compatible across multiple platforms: Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, ensuring that both teachers and students can seamlessly use the software on different devices. This feature also enables better collaboration beyond the classroom, allowing teachers to share resources and review assignments. Scalability and updates. Consideration should also be given to software scalability, such as whether it supports future upgrades and feature expansions. Selecting software with regular updates and technical support will ensure that it remains relevant and effective over time. Mhm. In science class, interactive software that simulates chemical reaction allows students to engage in virtual experiments using the IWB. History teacher using timeline software integrated with IWB to display major history events, allowing students to interactively drag and place markers on the timeline. By these three steps, it's clear that IWB integration involves more than just installing new technology. It requires thoughtful planning for infrastructure readiness. It requires thoughtful planning from infrastructure readiness to teacher capacity building and selecting the right tool that will ultimately enhance student learning. Each step plays a crucial role in ensuring that IWB are used effectively in the classroom. That's all my part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, hello doctor. My name is Guan Xuxi, and my part is planning for effective IWB use. I will divide this part into four sections. So first, I think the planning phase is key to ensuring that IWB are effectively integrated into the educational environment by setting clear goals, allocating resources wisely, and deeply integrating IWBs into the curriculum. Schools can maximize the potential of the IWBs in teaching. Below is an expanded outline with examples, including specific cases from schools in China. So the first section is defining educational objectives for IWB use. Set clear goals for using IWBs, making sure they align with the course content, teaching methods, and the students' needs. The objectives may include improving students' performance, increasing class participation, building digital skills. Here are some examples. So first one, Guangzhou, number one primary school, introduced IWBs in 2015 to enhance student engagement and hands-on abilities. In some science classes, teachers use IWBs to display images from microscopes. Students could zoom in and annotate these images directly on the board, discussing their findings with peers. This approach significantly improved students' interests in microbiology and raised the quality of classroom discussions. Also, at Shanghai Experimental School, IWBs were used in junior high school English classes to improve students' speaking and listening skills. Teachers would play English videos on the IWB, post them, and ask students to write their understanding on the board or practice speaking roles. This method boosted the students' confidence and improved their language skills. And the second section is budgeting and resource allocation. So create a reasonable budget to cover the cost of purchasing, installing, maintaining IWBs, and training related staff. Schools must ensure that funds are available for both short-term needs and long-term sustainability. And here are some examples. For some middle school in Guangzhou, they purchased 100 IWBs with funding from a government education technology grant, equipping all classrooms with these tools to ensure the device would last, and the school set up a technical support team that regularly checks and maintains the equipment. This system helped avoid issues with unused or broken devices. Also in Wuhan, many primary schools planned their budget not only to buy IWBs but also to provide ongoing teacher training and technical support. Each semester, the school invited education technology experts to give special lectures and hands-on training, making sure that the teachers could use IWBs effectively in their lessons. And the third one is curriculum integration and lesson planning. I think IWBs should be fully integrated into different subjects through lesson planning that includes interactive learning activities. IWB also can enrich classroom presentations and involve students in hands-on experiments, foster collaborative learning to improve learning outcomes. Hangzhou Primary School use IWBs in math classes, especially for teaching geometry. Teachers use the IWB to demonstrate complex geometric operations, and the students could also go to the board to participate in geometric proofs. This interactive learning style helps students better understand abstract math concepts, and the class participation greatly increased. I think this is a very useful method in the math classroom because math is a kind of difficult for primary school students. Also, in some high school, IWBs were used in history classes to show interactive timelines and maps. Students could explore different historical periods and mark key events on the IWB, engaging in discussion and analysis. For example, while studying World War II, students used the IWB to label battle lines and analyze military strategies. And the final one, collaborating with educational technology providers. I think schools can work with educational technology companies or software providers to develop customized IWB solutions, offering subject-specific interactive resources and tools. This can improve teaching quality and provide long-term technical support through this partnership. Middle school in Beijing, they partnered with a local educational technology company to develop interactive software for physics and chemistry lessons. So teachers can use the IWB to demonstrate complex experiments. The students could simulate experiment steps on the board. These virtual labs saved costs and allow students to experiment safely multiple times. Also, teachers can access a wide range of educational materials through the IWB and engage students in real-time interactive activities. Through this partnership, the school received continuous technical updates and support, ensuring the long-term use and improvement of IWB teaching. So, in conclusion, I think with effective planning, IWB can be more than just presentation tools. They can be deeply integrated into core curriculum content, enhancing classroom interaction and students' engagement. Many schools in China have successfully implemented IWBs through proper budgeting, teacher training, and technological integration, significantly improving traditional teaching methods. And as an English teacher who used to use IWB in class, I think it not only provides teachers with a lot of educational resources and shortens our preparation time, but also greatly improves students' learning positivity and creative thinking. It is a teaching tool with many advantages. So this is my speech. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Liang Huilin. Today I will focus on technology management review. Now there are many tools available in education, and IWB is just one of them. However, the real key lies in how we effectively use these tools and innovative in the process, based on the principles of educational technology management. By doing so, we can better teach and engage students in the learning process. Before we begin, let's watch a short video. At first, Miss Sam used the traditional blackboard and students look bored. But when a new teacher used the IWB, the students get very excited and focused. The students enjoyed the class, so they didn't take notes or review. When the exam came, they couldn't remember the lessons and didn't do well. The teacher saw the poor exam results and thought about what went wrong. The teacher realized that it is not enough to just make the class fun. Students need to review and get feedback to truly learn. The teacher made changes, more reviews, group feedback, homework feedback, and simple surveys with students. The students studied hard, finished their homework on time, and gave quickly feedback during group talks and surveys. Because of this, students remembered the lessons better and improved a lot in class. In the next exams, the students did much better. Their families were proud of their success. The real magic isn't in the board itself, but in how we use it to create an engaging learning experience. So let's come back to the PowerPoint. Okay, welcome back. Now we will discuss how to enhance the effectiveness of IWB through monitoring and evaluation. As shown in the video, IWBs can make lessons more fun, but we need to monitor their effectiveness. The first step is to collect regular feedback from students to understand if they are actually learning. We can do this through lots of ways, like surveys, classroom observations. Now let me ask you, what are some ways you think would be effective for collecting student feedback? You can share your idea in the chat. Okay, for example, after class, we could have students use emoji to read the lessons, like these 3 emojis in the PPT. After collecting feedback, the next step is to analyze the data to identify areas for improvement. We can compare students' performance before and after using the IWB to see if there are any significant changes. Sometimes we may find that while students' engagement is high, their test scores haven't improved as much as we expect. In such cases, we may need to incorporate more review sessions to help students better retain what they were learned. Let's pause for a moment. What do you think could be the factors that affect students' test scores? Feel free to think about it. Of course, there could be many factors. For example, someone may suggest study habits, extracurricular review, or even family environment. Now moving to the next point. Evaluating students' performance and engagement is essential to understanding how effective IWBs are. We can assess their progress through test scores and classroom participation rates. If engagement is high but scores aren't improving, it may suggest that students need more structured learning time. For example, after using an IWB for an interactive game, a teacher may notice that students' quiz scores are still lower than expected. Classroom observation is another very effective way to assess how well IWBs are being used. We can observe whether students are raising their hands more or participation in group discussions. Additionally, we can analyze students' assessment and exam data to see if there are any measurable improvement. For example, we may notice that students are more willing to participate in discussion, but they still need more problem-solving practice. Let me ask you, have any of you ever been part of class observation? How do you think the observation process could improve classroom engagement? We can talk about. Now, based on all this feedback and the evaluation results, it's important to continuously improve how we use IWBs. We can regularly adjust our teaching methods to ensure students are getting the most out of the tool. For example, we could introduce more interactive elements like group work or quizzes. Sharing best practice and teaching methods can help more teachers benefit from education technology tools. For instance, a teacher could use IWBs for a cross-disciplinary project, comparing geography and data analysis. One example would be a geography project where students explore real-time data and present their findings. In conclusion, I believe IWBs are just tools that real value lies in how we use them to enhance learning experience. By making data-driven decisions and encourage innovation, we can ensure these tools truly benefit students. Most importantly, we should continually reflect and improve to optimize our teaching methods. Based on the detailed explanations provided by my group members, I believe everyone now has a clear understanding of these topics. Let's talk about the key points regarding the integration of technology in education. First, effective preparation and planning are essential. For example, before we start a class, we prepare content and think about how to present it in the best way possible. Schools and teachers need to be well prepared to ensure the smooth implementation of technology. Next, integrating technology helps promote more student interaction. Think about how you felt when you work on a video or a project. It makes you more engaged, right? I think it's right. Using technology, students can engage more actively in discussion and activities, just like how you are engaged in a creative project. For example, our doctor encourages us to create videos and use Google Sites, showing how technology can improve learning. If we want to make a good video, we need both academic knowledge and skills to use software. Similar, designing a good Google Sheet isn't just about content. It's also about presentation. By doing this, we improve both our understanding of the course and our overall skills. Additionally, we also learn teamwork and increase students' interest. Teachers, just like us, also need the right skills to use these technologies. Only with the right training can teachers guide students effectively. Finally, continuous review is key to improving technology integration. Just like how we keep review and improve our own work, technology integration also requires ongoing reflection and feedback. By regularly gathering feedback, both students and teachers can improve where needed. This ensures that technology truly enhances the learning process. In conclusion, using technology allows students to engage more and better absorb knowledge, where it helps teachers reflect and improve their teaching methods to achieve better results. With continuous reflection and adaptation, we can ensure that technology not only enhances learning, but also evolves alongside it. Thank you all for your time and attention.